Hello, you amazing friends. Welcome to our next networking Zoom for August. Can you please unmute right now and give the person next to you a round of applause? Hit that unmute key, give the person next to you a round of applause. And I just want to say a big welcome and welcome to our legendary networking Zooms. They're only legendary because you're legendary and welcome. So we've got a good hour together. So wherever you are from across the world, be it's the evening, the morning, whatever time, big welcome. Now, just let you know it is being recorded, so please keep it clean and keep it all positive. Please use the chat. Use a LinkedIn chat. Share your own events. Share your LinkedIn links. Talk to each other and connect. And first thing I want to do is I want to give a big shout out to an amazing lady who works incredibly hard behind the scenes, the amazing Lassie. Can we all wave and applaud to wonderful Lassie? She works very hard behind the scenes, and Lassie, you're absolutely amazing and keep it up. So just to say big welcome, if you just come in, it's an honor to have you with us, and it's my job to facilitate a legendary networking event. Now, to open up the event, we're going to open up with a wonderful Piero, also helps us as one of our meetup leaders. Piero, it's so good having you with us. How are you tonight?
Hello, Edward. I'm well, thank you. And thank you once again for doing this like each day, each week, day in and day out, mate. I really appreciate you. Thank you.
Oh, it's a pleasure. And Piero, you are one of our amazing meetup leaders. Can you tell us a bit about you and give us some networking tips?
Okay, a little bit about me. You can just check the link tree for all the blah blah. But the main thing is I've got two businesses. One's an exceptional leadership program and coaching program, which is dedicated to the elite and the high performance coaching. And it's all around sales psychology. It's all around exceptional leadership, exceptional results, and exceptional relationships, personally and professionally. The second one is Addicted to Grow. It's completely online now. So Addicted to Grow is completely self-run, self-titled. All of the virtual assistants overseas do all the work for that. And basically the programs are all online. So it's an amazing space. But more so what it's about is networking. And I really appreciate Edward for offering me the Canberra, the meetup spot, because it really enables me to be able to just share my expertise in what I love doing, and that is connecting people. So that's what I love, Ed.
Oh, pleasure. And I was going to say, can you give us all some tips to get the most out of the Zoom experience, Piero?
Okay, I told you I was going to bring up a different one each week, so here it is. I want this to land the right way. So I'm just gonna pre-frame and tell everyone that I'm doing it up front, right? This is coming from a place of love and passion, not arrogance and ignorance. For 2 weeks now, I have brought someone into this network privately myself. There is a new person that you can see on the screen. This, in my respect towards Edward and Lassie, is the least that I can do towards this whole networking group. Not only that, I'm trying to connect everyone with someone in the networking group. So I would actually, Ed, like to thank you once again for you and Lassie doing this, because once again, I've brought someone who I would like to share your network with, because it's also going to help her grow.
Oh, and who is that amazing character, I wonder, Piero?
That amazing character tonight is Ruth Diamond.
Oh,
I'm going to let her tell you all about her. But the reason that I want to thank you so much, Ed, is that it allows us to do this. And it's, like I said, it's the least I could do. And there's 31 members in here tonight, tonight. There's usually 45, there could be 26, there could be up and down numbers. The point I'm trying to make is this: if every single one of us brought one person to this network over 52 weeks of the year, think about how much this network would grow. And all it takes is for you to just say, hey, I want to show you our awesome network. Can you jump in this Zoom tonight? That's all it takes.
Oh, Piero, I got to say, you're doing all my dirty work and I love it. Can we give a round of applause to Piero? And now with your friend Ruth Diamond, should we get her up now or should we give her a break? It's your decision, Piero.
All right. From my perspective, I know that this girl has got lots of punch, but it's more about who she is and how she wants to spread her message. So I hope that you inundate her with the right messages. And Ruth, you can either start now or you can come in later. It's really your choice.
I think Ruth's got this killer instinct. I think she wants to go now. Feel free to unmute and say hello, Ruth. How are you?
Well, with an intro like that, how could I resist?
Oh, I just want to say thank you for joining us, Ruth. Please, thank you for coming. Tell us all a little bit about you, Ruth.
Well, thanks for having me tonight. Well, with a name like Diamond, it's a little bit hard not to sort of recognize who I am. But I'm a full-time mum to 2 children, ages 4 and 6. I'm also a owner of an online wine company called Lost Labels Wine Company. I love a bit about myself. I love the diversity of wine. I love the science of how it becomes, obviously when used in moderation, and how it also brings people together. And so I was presented with this opportunity to buy Lost Labels Wine Company about 4 months ago, and it was in a very raw form. But we've turned it around, and our ethos with this company is supporting boutique wineries that produce small quantities, excuse me, of premium quality wine that can't be found on retail shelves. So I want people to know that, and people to know, hopefully one day around the world, but also people here within South Australia and the people of Australia to know that they can purchase quality wine at the same prices that they might find at Dan Murphy's, or any other retail outlet without the commercialism. Uh-huh. So, the amazing attribute to this business is that all wines are drop shipped, which means that the integrity of the wine isn't compromised and it comes directly from the cellar door. So, our price point is diverse. The quality of wine is amazing. And, nice. I've been in this amazing journey with PJ so far. And, the whole approach to the business is, the whole 80% psychology and 20% sales. So, I'm currently bettering my state of mind, creating a clearer approach where I'm seeing myself heading to the business and looking forward to the organic growth, because I don't actually have an actual database that I bought with the company.
On that note, Ruth, if you're talking organic growth, you are in the right place. Can you please share your LinkedIn link with us so everyone can connect with you?
Sure.
There we go. Yeah, so please share your LinkedIn link, Ruth. Share your website link so we can all learn more about you.
Sure. Can I just pop that in the comments then?
Yeah. And just on that note, please, the whole point of the comments, share your LinkedIn link, share your links, and please share your links, Ruth, so people can connect with you and network with you beyond the Zoom.
Yeah, absolutely. That'd be great.
Oh, legendary.
I'll do that shortly. But thanks for so that's just a little bit about myself and where my whole direction of growth is going. And social media is a massive beast, but with small, focused and founded steps, I can see where the business is heading to.
Ruth, great to have you with us. Can we give Ruth a round of applause? Ruth, thank you so much. It's a pleasure, and please share all your links, which is a pleasure.
Thank you, will do.
Now, just to let you know, Naomi J is our guest speaker today a bit later on. So we're going to bounce over to Naomi J a little bit later. But in the meantime, I've noticed that we've got my legendary friend Sheena Kane on the line, and I always love Sheena Kane. I always follow her very closely on Facebook and LinkedIn. Sheena Kane, how are you and what's happening? Have you saved your clients from getting sued yet again in Fair Work Australia?
Mostly. It's been a good week. So today actually had the first case of an employee who doesn't want to wear a mask in the workplace.
Woof.
Manufacturing warehousing place, and what we're looking at is very much a process of consultation and looking at alternatives to try and keep her in her role, but it's still going to come down to OHS trumps everything and the workplace has to be safe.
Oh wow, so controversy is your middle name, Sheena?
Yes, you have to be very comfortable with controversy and confrontation.
Oh, amazing. So just so everyone knows, so you're a HR consultant, you help protect companies and people and keep them compliant. Sheena, it's just so good having you with us. I got to say, you do some amazing work, Sheena.
Oh, thank you, Edward. Thank you, everyone else here, team.
Oh, please share your link, Sheena. Round of applause to you, Sheena. Just so good having you with us. And I've noticed that we've got the amazing Amir on the line. I saw Amir a second ago. I don't know if Amir's still there. I'm working over 2 screens. But Amir, if you're there, there he is. How you doing, Amir? What's going on?
Fantastic, Ed. I tell you what, we've had a few days of sunshine, and then all of a sudden the rain came. But I don't know about you, but I just love the little weather changes because it really makes me appreciate the sunny days so much more. And I don't know if you've noticed or you remember, but I'm now working in a different wing. So this little Sydney lockdown has moved me from the south part of the building to the north part of the building. So I feel like I've had an upgrade. You like my background?
So the presidential suite now, is it? You're in the northern wing, darling.
The northern wing. I'm now welcome in the rest of the house.
Yeah, gotcha. Now you help run our meetups, and also you're a man of property, aren't you, Amir?
I do. So everything I've done, and I think in the last 29 years, has been property based. But I was working full time in a full 40 to 50 hour gig. And on my spare 4 hours, I thought I'd create a little bit of my passive income. Until I got to the stage where the passive income was paying me more than the show up at work type of income. Yeah. So now I help others do the same thing.
Oh, it's incredible. Amir, we love your work. Can we give Amir a round of applause? Amir, big thank you. And Graham, I notice we've got Juanita Smith in today. Juanita Smith is actually our guest speaker next week. So this week we've got the wonderful Naomi, but next week we've got Juanita. Juanita, so good having you with us. Did you want to unmute and say hello? What's going on, Juanita?
Hi, Ed. Hi, everyone. Glad I could make tonight. I missed the last couple of weeks, unfortunately, but it's good to be here tonight. I've been pretty busy. I'm just about to start a 4-day training intensive with some students online. It's the first online training. I see people face to face in person. So I've got students from all over Australia training with me online for the first time. And wow. So I've been busy organising my upcoming webinar in September, on September the 19th. I'm running a free 3-hour webinar, an introduction to hypnotherapy, which is going to be a lot of fun. We have a bit of a play. We go in and out of trance. We get to experience a lovely group healing session as well, plus learn a lot about hypnotherapy too, and lots of skill sets that you can use yourself and practice yourself.
Oh, wow, incredible. If you got the link for the webinar, feel free to share it. And Juanita, we're so pumped to have you as our guest speaker next week. Can you give us any sneak previews?
I'll probably be promoting my webinar.
Oh, there you go. There's a sneak preview.
I'll see what Naomi does tonight, and it'll give me some ideas.
Got it. I like it. You're like a true New Zealander. You play your cards close to your chest. I like it, Juanita. So there you go.
That's it. Thanks, Ed.
No, but Juanita, great to have you with us. Juanita's amazing. She's our guest speaker next time. Round of applause to you, Juanita. We love your work, which is very good. And just also a big welcome. I was going to pick Pyle, but Pyle's busy with a young one, so we'll get up to Pyle in a minute. But what I was thinking is I've noticed that we've got the amazing and extremely dangerous Zev from Washington, D.C. on the line. And Zev, how you doing, man? It's just such a pleasure having you with us all the way from the White House. What's going on?
You guys are waking me up, and I thank you very much for that, because I definitely rolled out of bed right into this.
Oh, so what time is it in Washington?
This is no nightmare. This is a nice thing to see.
Yeah. What time is it in Washington, D.C. right now?
It's 6:15.
Oh my God! Let's give Zev a round of applause for getting up early. Love your work, man.
And I'm going to a 3-day boot camp, and it's also on the other side of the world this weekend. And I'm not sure how I'll do it yet, but I got some great coffee.
Coffee and chocolate.
I'm setting this office up a little bit just for my own self-care, and I'll figure it out, while. And again, like I told you all the last time, the news in Australia, we see crazy news from Australia about Australia. You see crazy news about the US, because we're crazy right now, very crazy.
Wow.
Couldn't even start.
Well, we love crazy in Australia. If it's not bushfires, there's police wearing radiation suits rounding up people. So we've always got something to keep you on your toes around here.
But I'm Zev Halpern, and I'm a relationship coach. I've worked with couples for 25 years. I definitely pivoted during the pandemic a year ago when it really hit Washington, and had to go online and change the nature of the work that I do, because instead of people looking at me, I'm looking at them, and I'm in their house. So I mean, if ever you want to know what I do, I empower stuck and frustrated couples to open up and discuss their conflicts so they can understand and meet each other's needs, reconnect, and rekindle their passion, which is a big thing for me because I've done couples retreats strictly about intimacy and those areas, and they are exciting to say the least. Fantastic. So, and Lassie and Edward, thank you for this, because I've really come to enjoy them when I can get to them. Fabulous.
Zev, it's a pleasure having you with us. Can we give a round of applause to Zev? And Zev, big thumbs up from me to you. Now, I was just going to say as well, we're going to take a group photo, a few group photos shortly. So get your webcams on, get ready for the group photos. We're going to take it shortly. And I just want to say it's just such an absolute pleasure having you with us. And I've noticed as well, Pyle just came back in. I've got my eye on wonderful Pyle. I know Pyle's busy looking after 3 kids. Pyle, did you want to unmute and say a quick hello before the kids grab you and yank you off again?
Thank you, Ed. Thank you very much, Ed and Lassie. You guys are amazing. I have no words to appreciate you. So you guys rock. And thank you so much again for creating this platform. It's so lovely to connect with wonderful people every week. So can I do my intro quickly? Because my little one is just crying. So.
Please do it now. I know your kids are attacking you. So go for it, Pyle. Shoot.
Okay, thank you. So hi, everyone. I'm a consciousness mentor. I help people to raise their higher consciousness. So just quickly, I would tell you that if you're feeling stressed, anxious, if you're feeling misaligned in any area of your life, I am your go-to girl. I'm an international best-selling author of the book Intuition as well. So I basically connect you with your own inner strength, your soul purpose, and how to know that you're misaligned. If you're in fear, if you're feeling low, if you're feeling depressed, if you're feeling anxious, you're misaligned, and you need to align yourself if you want to move forward in life. Otherwise, you'll always feel stuck and you'll be going round and round in circles and you'll feel that you're not moving forward. So yes, please feel free to connect with me and shoot out any questions, any queries you have anytime. I'm available.
Round of applause to you, Pyle. There you go. And like all things, we live about a 12-minute drive away from each other, but not allowed to see each other. So it's crazy time. So there you go. Now, just quickly, can we just get some photos while everyone's here? Please turn on your webcam. We'll grab the 2 photos now. So turn on your webcam and lean forward so we can all see you. I'll just mute everyone. So turn on your webcams, lean forward. And what you want to do is you want to do a cool pose and you want to hold the pose if you follow my logic. So get everything beautiful. All right. And let's do screen 1. 3, 2, 1, smile and hold the pose. Excellent. We've got screen number 1. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to get screen number 2. Now, I don't know what screen you're on, so just assume you're on both. And here is screen number 2. So get close, look, and big smile, my legendary friends. Oh, beautiful. Give yourself an absolute round of applause for just being so beautiful. Love your work. In fact, actually, can we do that screen again? I screwed it up. My bad. Let's do that screen again. I totally screwed up. I don't know how to use a PC. All right, let's do it again. Smile, hold the pose. Oh, that was a million times better. Give yourself a round of applause. It does turn out I do know how to use a PC, so I'm really happy on that one. So if you just come in, just a big welcome. Please keep sharing your links. Please keep going for it. What I want to do is we're going to, probably the next 5-10 minutes, we're going to go to Naomi's power slot. But before that, I want to get as many of you wonderful people up. I notice that we've got Richard Thomas here. And I'm a huge Richard Thomas fan on many, many levels. And Richard is an amazing, very diverse, amazing character that's powerful. And Richard Thomas, did you want to unmute and say a quick hello to your wonderful, adoring fans and networking community?
Oh, thank you, Ed, for that intro. And hello, everybody. Good to see you all tonight.
Welcome.
Yes, I'm your chatbot automation specialist. So, yeah, actually tonight what I'd like to do is let you all know about the latest developments in the Instagram world. So I'd probably say, except for the people I've spoken to directly, most of you here wouldn't have heard that now Instagram has allowed direct message automations for everybody. Everyone who uses Instagram? Yeah, quite a few people. So yes, so direct message automation is going to be a game changer in the industry, because the other thing that's announced today actually is that the swipe up feature is going away from stories. It's going to be replaced by a sticker.
Wow.
Yeah. So there you go. So the DM feature, the automated DM feature will be even more important than ever. So I'll post a link in the chat if you want to give it a try, see what it looks like. I have one, you can DM me on my Instagram profile and get a taste for what this new feature will look like. Thank you, everybody.
Richard, big thank you. Round of applause to you, Richard. Thank you again. No, really good. Just want to say a big welcome. Great having you all with us. And I've also noticed we've got the amazing Eileen Avard on the line. Now, Eileen is having a beautiful evening at the beach by the look of things. And how are you, Eileen Avard? What's going on?
Oh, yes, thank you very much. And it's quite true. I'm only 5 minutes away from the beach most of the time. So I should take a night pictures next time. Yes, I'm very well. Thanks, Ed. Yes, I help people who are in transitions. When you're in transitions, you find it very difficult to make decisions. And if you cannot make decisions, you cannot go forward. So you're really in a catch-22 positions. And so how I help people in transitions is about using a value-based, heart-centered framework, something that is from your heart so that you could make decisions powerfully. Just to share, a wonderful client who was stuck for many, many years, for 5-7 years. The moment he cleared about his decisions, within a 12 months period, he was able to do over $1 million sales. And that's about being able to get clear about his value. So I have a workshop coming up in a couple of weeks, and I'd love to invite you to my Women Transitions webinar. So thank you very much, Ed.
Please, we'll share the links, Eileen. We love your work and a big welcome.
Thank you.
Such a pleasure having you with us. So we've got Priya Mishra here. Priya has got a book coming up, which is very exciting, and booked in for that one. Priya, how are you? And tell us all about your book launch and more.
Thank you so much, Ed, for this opportunity. I really appreciate this platform, and thank you so much for supporting everybody of you, like who you all have been supporting me on social media. I know majority of you I have been known from the Telegram group and the LinkedIn and Facebook and everywhere. Appreciate everyone contribution in my promotions, and you have been watching my book promotion for pre-sale. Now it is officially launching on 2nd of September. And I got my hard copy today in my hand for the first time.
Wow.
So I'm very proud of. Today only I got it. So yeah, this is the book. It's coming up on 2nd of September. It's on launch, but it's already on the sale. And I have already given my link. I will again paste it here. This is my book coming up. I would request you guys to have a look and please buy and help support this very, very great initiative. Also, I'm taking with this book, going to support old women Sai homes in India. I'm supporting them, because I'm also raising some fund through this book. So thank you so much for, all your support so far. Thank you.
It's a pleasure. Priya, love your work. Round of applause to you, my friend. And make sure you book them for the launch. And I can see the amazing Marnie Homer there. Marnie, it's so good having you with us. What's going on?
Well, Eddie, as you all know, I made my 1.3 million. You can't see it, but yeah, my 1.3 million views on Google this week. And so far, it looks like I'm getting about 500K this week coming up. So it's looking pretty exciting. Just all this great.
So just to give the audience some context, Marnie has gone into the Google Guide universe and she's taken off and broken 1 million views and more, haven't you?
Yeah, I did that in 10 weeks, 1 million views in 10 weeks. So I thought it was pretty good. When you and I sat down for lunch, Ed, I was at 27,000. And I just decided to run with it. And here I am 3 months later, and I've got 1.3 million. So there you go.
Doesn't it feel good? And so congratulations on your Google Guide success and your, I suppose, your Big Influence success, Marnie. It's got to feel pretty good.
Yeah, it does actually. It's like it's not something I ever saw myself doing, being the influencer. But like, you know, when I've got you in my corner, Ed, then you know it's a given, really.
It's an honor. It's an absolute honor. And Marnie, what have you got coming up? What would you love to share with us?
Well, I'd just like to share that I've just been busy working with some amazing people, just helping them get seen and heard, because that's what I do. More so every day. It's like, I don't know if you guys have ever Googled me, but I did it last night, and there's 7 pages of like money until you run out of money. So I'm now actually developing a training where I'm actually going to teach people to do exactly what I've done. So, you know, it's all pretty amazing what's coming up. I'm pretty excited.
And you deserve the success that you're getting, Marnie, and congratulations again.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Round of applause to you, Marnie, and it's such a pleasure. We're just going to bounce over to the amazing Nicole Yates and then Michael Gray. Then we're going to go to Naomi time. So we'll go Nicole, then Michael Gray and Naomi. Nicole Yates, what's going on and how are you, my friend? What's happening in the world of Nicole?
Well, Edward, hello. Great to see you.
Welcome.
Well, it was an exciting day today. I got to number 4 in America for my book.
Number 4, congratulations. Holding on to hope. I love it.
Yes, holding on to hope, finding the new you after a traumatic brain injury. My story. And so that was awesome. And the Rethink Memory Management app, you know, that's growing every day. I'm making new connections on the fabulous platform LinkedIn for getting that on a more global scale and more known. So if you know anybody who is struggling with memory or organizational issues, I mean, I've got friends who have got no excuse whatsoever. They're simply disorganized and they love it. But, you know, particularly people who do have memory issues, it's just, you know, it can be life-changing for them to have that tool, that resource in their pocket all the time for those reminders, for the brain training games, for the brain health education that's on it. It's, awesome.
Now, Nicole, you're going from strength to strength, and all I can say is we appreciate you.
Thank you.
Oh, my God. Round of applause to you, Nicole. It's amazing. And thank you. And we got Michael Gray on the line. I was just on the phone to Michael a few hours ago. Michael, how has your wonderful evening been?
It has been really good, and all the better for being here with all of you. So, my name's Michael Gray. I'm the director of MKG Events. So I run a full service event management company that does online events. So obviously very relevant in these bizarre times. So we do everything from small 20-person online events to 15,000-person online events. And we help our clients by getting their ideal audience to attend their online events.
And I got to say, you have been, we've known each other for a long time. I think we originally met did we originally meet at New South Wales Business Chamber? Where did we meet originally?
We originally met at Cronulla Sharks when you spoke at a client's event I had down there in 2015 from memory.
See, I can't even remember doing that. So there you go. That was in Ed's, before Ed became a weirdo on LinkedIn. I used to be a weirdo in the business chambers. So there you go. But no, Michael, I just want to say, Michael, amazing man, runs a great company and you can trust him. So Michael, just great having you with us.
Oh, thank you. And thanks, everyone for letting me be here.
Oh, Michael, round of applause to you, Michael, and love your work. So just let you know, we are going to...
We have seen growth for a long time, Edward, and yours as well. It's been 7 years. We have known to each other. I've seen your growth and Michael.
I know, and you too.
Journey, yeah.
And Priya, did we originally meet at the chambers as well, the business chambers? I can't remember. It was too long ago.
Yes, we met in the chamber. It's nearly 7 years. We have seen each other. How far we came together.
I know, and we're just winning so much now. LinkedIn has brought us all together in this crazy age, huh, Priya?
Yeah, and you started this idea, and it was great, So we had a good discussion in the early age of this.
Oh, pleasure. Round of applause to Michael. Round of applause to Priya. Very good. Now, it is halfway through, so now is the time for our heroic guest speaker. And today, of course, we've got the awesome Naomi J. And Again, a lot of you know Naomi. Naomi's an amazing brand specialist and branding and design leader, and also network leader as well. And if you don't know Naomi, this is a great opportunity for you to not only get to know her personally, but also professionally. And Naomi, it's such an honor having you with us. And just part of this whole experience is we're going to spend about 5-10 minutes on Naomi. What I encourage you to do, everyone, is keep networking. Use the chat. You might use the chat to talk about what Naomi's talking about, or feel free to keep networking and talk to each other. So again, while I'm working with Naomi, keep the chat going and keep it all moving, and love your work. And Naomi, it's over to you. How are you tonight? What's going on, Naomi?
I am really well. So we're here in Melbourne in Australia. We are, yes, I'm just going to share my screen. Hang on a second.
Yep, so share your screen.
All right?
Yep.
Cool.
So
Okay.
Share your wonderful screen, Naomi.
I shall. This is me. Yeah, we're in our third week of lockdown here. So we're in excess of 200 days over the last 18 months, I think.
Oh.
Yes. But anyway, without further ado.
So I was just going to say, Naomi,
sorry.
take us through it, and I'll jump in with questions and commentary. So please go for it,
Okay.
Naomi. The floor is yours.
Cool. Hi, everyone. My name is Naomi, and I am the brand designer and advisor at the Brand Advisory. And tonight, I'm just going to chat to you about branding and marketing. So marketing is the equivalent of asking someone on a date, and branding is the reason they say yes. So business branding, it's a lot deeper than what you look like. Whether it's your logo, your tagline, your marketing material, your personal presentation, or the greeting you give when meeting someone, you have a split second to grab someone's attention. Branding is immediate, and it's like when someone pops onto your website, if you cannot engage them within 20 seconds, they will click off again. So it is very visual, and it's all about perception. So I've just got some tips and tricks tonight, few little tips and tricks. So the next one is the fundamental marketing mistake that 99% of business owners get wrong, is that marketing is not about you. You will be successful if you're prepared to change your mindset. Marketing should always be directed towards your customer and should always be have a strategy in mind and investigating who your target audience is and how to best engage them. And sometimes, especially in logo design, you may be in an industry which is really, really specific, and you really need to create that branding to engage a certain cohort, and that may not necessarily align with your tastes. It really depends on the target industry. So you really, to be successful, need to do market research. And so, yes, we would employ someone like Christine Bell to do that.
So you're just saying on that one, Naomi, based on what you're trying to design, it's good to really understand who you're designing it for, so you get the look and feel just spot on, yeah?
Well, absolutely. It's not just about the look and feel, it's about the investment that you make. So why invest in something that is not, it's going to fall flat? So you want it to be successful. So you've got to look at the best way to do that.
Oh, well said, Naomi.
Remember, effective marketing is all about giving, not taking. The tone of your marketing should be focused all around your customer, not about how good you are. They really don't care. They actually don't care. So it's about how you can help them and what they're looking for. So, yeah.
And on that note, isn't it cringy when you're browsing on LinkedIn or wherever and you just see someone just talk about themselves? Doesn't that make you cringe, Naomi?
Yeah, absolutely. I think really great marketing, on especially when you're having your meetings, let the other person talk. Just listen to what they're saying, and then you build rapport that way. And by building rapport, you will build a relationship. And by building a relationship, you will engage them and they will want to work with you. So it's really 99% about listening to your customer.
Incredible. Well said.
Successful business branding is more powerful when combined with your own personal brand. So remember, customers don't buy from businesses, they buy from individuals. So you might have an awesome brand and it has all the bells and whistles. You have a whiz-bang website, but if you're hidden and people want to engage with who you are, and especially like, you know, for us all, and we are on LinkedIn, show up, be present, you know, do video, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be super polished. People relate to who you are in the moment, and it can be just video on a mobile phone. By doing that, they see that you're a real person and they start to relate and they have things in common with you, and they go, you know what, I really like this person. I think I'm going to follow them and I really want to engage and watch their space and see their journey and watch them grow. Because it's great to have to walk that journey with people and watch them flourish and support one another.
Amazing.
So my key tips for achieving greater success with your business branding and marketing are: open your mindset, listen and learn, because it's not often about you. Improve your personal brand, not just your business brand. Improve your personal presentation. So personal presentation is key. So you might have a really polished brand, but if you look a bit unkempt and untidy, you know, people sort of question that, you know, whether you're trustworthy, whether you're the real deal as well. So you don't have to be like all glamorous, but just, you know, make sure that you get up, especially in this world of online, just make an effort, you know.
The one that I like, and I know a lot of people are going to love what I'm about to say, and you're going to love it, is, you know how you meet LinkedIn experts or social media experts?
Yeah.
And you go to their profile and their last post was a week ago and they've got like 800 followers.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like their profile was written by an 8-year-old, and they kind of think that you're going to take them seriously. I mean, we see that all the time, don't we, Naomi?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep, 100%. So you refine the tone of your marketing message.
Yeah.
Consistency wins every time. So, you know, when you might have a really great new website, but if that website and the branding on that website isn't aligning, say, with your social media, like Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, even your business card, your print material, you know, the graphics on your car, if nothing's consistent and it's all a little bit of hodgepodge, it might be, you know, you might have rebranded and everything's all misaligned, kind of like what Pa was saying before, then it sort of lacks that integrity and trustworthiness as well, because people sort of question, well, is it that brand? Is it that brand? I'm not quite sure who this person is. I don't know. Yeah, and like I said before, be present and show up.
Oh, beautiful.
So lastly, a brand is not a product or promise or a feeling. It's a sum of all experiences you have with a company. So it's everything, all encompassing in one.
Oh, well said. Isn't that brilliant? Can we give everyone, Naomi, a round of applause? And I was just going to say, please type in your reactions for Naomi. If you've got any questions or thoughts, just type them in now. I've got a big question for you, Naomi.
Yep.
And I know how long's a piece of string, but what are your favourite colours when it comes to designing brands? What colours do you generally use?
I am a lover of all colours.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about what I like, it's what suits the particular industry, the particular brief. So, you know, sometimes people go for weird and wonderful colours. Sometimes people want a rainbow of colours. Now, back in the day, you know, when I was at uni, they were just like, oh, no, don't choose a rainbow of colours. That's a nightmare. But given the right circumstance, it actually works. So, for example, last year in COVID, I worked with a community centre, and what better way to have was a myriad of colours, because it shows diversity in culture and representing a community of people. And it was absolutely bang on, and they got such a great reaction from it. So it was really good.
Oh, I can imagine. I'm going to say, I'm just looking at the comments now. A bunch of clients are saying thank you. So I think half the group have hired you at some point. So power to Naomi. And Naomi, do you have any closing thoughts before we go back into the event? Any closing thoughts?
You know, I think that especially now, if you're not doing something with your business, and if it's stale and you're not quite sure, or you're sitting on the fence, it's best to do something rather than nothing, because your competition's going to run past you right now, because they're sitting there behind the scenes and they're spending their downtime working on their business. So if you're not, you might want to think about that.
I like it. You're speaking to the true sinister nature of competition. Can we give Naomi a round of applause, Naomi? That was incredible. Thank you, Naomi.
Everyone.
Thank you. And just please connect with Naomi. And also too, just Lassie as well, just reshare the link as well. Lassie did a networking post. I just reshared the link. So if you haven't already, click that link that I just shared and go to Lassie's post right now and smash that like, sharing, comment. Lassie's done a networking post bringing us all together, which is just absolutely amazing. Also, too, the other thing is as well, just a few things while I've got you really quickly. I just want to share with you our next meetup. So our next networking Zoom is on Thursday, the 2nd of September. Okay, so same time, same place, Thursday, 2nd of September. I'm sharing a link right now in the chat. So please like, share, and comment on Lassie's link. And also, too, this is our next networking map. So please click this link right now and book on in. So the way it works on Meetup is the sooner you book in is the more numbers we get, the more people that come. So click that link right now, book into our next week's Meetup. And as Piero was saying, if you know anyone good for our meetups, please invite them. Just share with them a link. We really appreciate it. And our networking events are free forever, so please enjoy that. The other thing as well, just another announcement as well, is due to popular demand, I've gotten rid of GoToWebinar. So I was an old dinosaur hanging on to GoToWebinar for my Monday events. So just to give you some context, on Monday nights, we run live webinars and we used to use GoToWebinar. Everyone said to me, Ed, can you switch to Zoom so we can make it more inclusive and interesting? And I had no problem doing that because it also saves me $100 a month in GoToWebinar subscription. So what I've done now is our Monday night live webinars are now being hosted over Zoom. So still me, still educating, but it's now a more networking driven experience as well. So it's me educating plus more networking. So what I want to do is I want to share with you my next Monday networking Zoom. So we're on this Monday, 8 p.m. Sydney time for Ed's topic. I'm actually telling you my secrets on how to conquer toxic people. So if you've got toxic people in your life giving you a hard time, I'm going to teach you how to counter those dirt bags and get the upper hand. So come along for this one. And also it's now over Zoom, same Zoom link. So you're going to have a better networking experience as well. So please come along to that one. Link is right there. So put up your hand if you're sick of toxic people and they need to be held accountable. I'm done with toxic people. So Edward has declared war on toxic people. And instead of me just hiding behind a brick wall, we're going after them. So toxic, if you're watching this, none of you are toxic, but toxic people, your time is up. We're coming for you. Just keep that in mind. I can see Pyle loving that comment. We've had many chats about this. So, just to say a big thank you. Now, what I want to do is I want to open up the floor to you. So if you want to say hello to the room, best way to do it is hit the hands up icon and it lists in order. So first in, best serve. So just hit the hands up icon and first in, best serve if you want to say hello to the room or whatever. And of course, Kemi Adekumbi, who's got lightning reflexes. Kemi, the floor is yours, and hit that hands up icon if you want to say hello. Kemi, how you doing, my friend?
I'm good. It's nice. I so enjoy your meetups, Edward. Seriously, get to meet new people around the world. Yeah. So for me, I'm Kemi from London. I like positivity. So I guess once you see my posts, you'll be like, this is my place. Yeah. So as well as that, I'm a holistic health coach. So I help people in 26 countries. I help women. I can help men. I'm not sexist. So yeah. Yeah. So if anyone's interested in knowing more about wellness, beauty, weight, fitness, making extra money, I'd be happy to have a chat with you and see what you're looking for. So yeah, thanks, Edward. Nice to meet you all.
Cami, great having us. Round of applause to you, Cami, and big thank you. And again, if you want to say something in the room, put your hand up and I'll just do it in order as it's done. So Amir, what have you got for us, my friend?
So I'm going to change my non-blur background I just wanted to share a big thank you there, and that's probably backwards for most of you people. Can you read that, or is that
No,
backwards?
it's displaying the correct way. It looks good.
Awesome. So, Ed, big shout out for you helping Mei Chang launch her book. I started reading it, and page 29 really grabbed me. So I thought I'd share something that Ed is really well known for, which is the meet, like, share. Here we go. See, I had it bookmarked. What I need is one of those old style bookmarks because everything I do is digital these days. But I was reading this and it said, a new client can like you before they meet you and get to know you before they trust you. I thought, wow, like some of these things that the people in this room have in their heads and they are sharing just because Ed Z has brought us all on a Zoom where we get to meet these international superstars is fantastic. So, Ed, big shout out to you. Thank you so much for supporting. I've had so much support myself from you, and I know a lot of people in this room have as well. So, big shout out to you, Ed. Well done.
Oh, thank you. Amir, it's a pleasure, and we appreciate you, Amir. There we go. Round of applause to you, Amir, and love your work. And our old friend, Ali. Ali Abid's on the line. Ali and I had a good chat on the phone. Ali, feel free to unmute and say hello and what's going on, Ali?
Yeah. Hi, everyone. Thanks for tonight, especially in lockdown. I don't get to see many faces anymore. And Priya and I actually know Michael Gray as well. And yeah, thanks everyone for sharing. What can I say? Yeah, the ones that shared that they were going to share, like the hypnosis and that, I'm definitely up for any of you guys that want to share like a program. I'm definitely up for it to learn more, especially with the time I've got on my hand. Yeah, I do interior fit outs. I work in commercial spaces and and sometimes homes. So like any make goods to offices or office fit outs. That's what I was doing for the last 20 years until the lockdown. So I'm looking forward to hopefully I connected with Edward 2 days ago and it was good to connect with him. So yeah, I'm just looking to kind of get back out there, even if it's just on LinkedIn for now until the lockdown's over. So yeah, and I loved what you shared, Naomi. You've been in business for a while, and what you were sharing was just, it's gold. It's phenomenal, actually. So definitely would love to have a chat with you later because I know what you're sharing, but I just need to implement it. So yeah, thanks everyone. All good.
Oh, so good. Round of applause to Ali. And Ali and I go back years from my early Facebook Business Chamber days. So Ali, great to reconnect after all this time.
Love the haircut, Edward. Very nice.
Thank you. Yes, it's decided to go bald. As a middle-aged Persian guy, you got to go bald. It's the only way. There you go.
Anyway,
Well, it does actually. In hindsight, I should have gone bald a lot earlier. There you go. So, just a bit of trivia for everyone. I used to post-military. I used to have big Elvis chops. I always. I don't know if I'm actually a huge Elvis fan. Showing my age, and I used to be a bit of a greaser when I was at school. So I used to do the gel thing. And I had big chops and all that. And I used to wear this black shirt and I always used to go, hoobada boobada. So, I was an old Elvis fan from the way back. So now I'm more of a Bruce Willis fan, as you can tell by my haircut. So thank you, Ali, for noticing that. There you go.
Thanks.
Round of applause to Ali. Thank you. We got Andy Dawson with us. Andy, how have you been, my friend? I love your smiley faces, by the way, Andy.
Hey, Edward. I'm really, really good. Thank you. First, I just wanted to give Naomi a testimonial because she's building a website for me at the moment.
Cool.
And she's an awesome chick. She's a really good listener. I just wanted to say that I'm actually developing a second business. I'm a business coach, and I've got 30 years of owning multiple businesses, successful businesses, and I'm now building a platform and writing a book and building modules on for women in domestic violence, and it's called Trapped to Triumphant. So I'm building teaching platforms to help women get out of being trapped and heading towards their triumphancy. So that's it for me at the moment. Thanks,
and just on that note, Andy, I mean, I can't say too much protecting confidentiality, but in my community work, I've seen quite a few domestic violence cases in my time, and aren't they horrific, Andy?
absolutely horrific. So I have actually a lived experience as well. So that adds to my experience and expertise.
Yeah, but no, I got to say, Andy, thank you. Thank you for giving the rap to Naomi. And Andy, thank you for your rawness. Round of applause to you, Andy. We appreciate you.
Thanks, guys.
You're welcome. And we got Mel Jensen. Mel, how cold is it in Melbourne today? You're all rugged up as usual.
Yeah, I am. I'm actually freezing tonight, but what's new? I'm out near Tarnage, so what do you expect? I just want to say a big thank you to Naomi for tonight. That's been a great lesson tonight, so thank you. And everybody else for inviting me and being along here tonight and connecting with me. On LinkedIn, I've had about 5 or 6 people connect with me tonight. So thank you very much.
Well, why wouldn't we? We like you, Mel. Of course we're going to connect with you.
Oh, super amazing. I just got a quick thing. As you were saying, Edward, about the toxic thing on Monday, I did a blog last week on my website about toxic people. So I've actually just reshared it on LinkedIn, and I have tagged you, Edward, about it. So I just want to...
Can I tell you something funny, Mel? You're going to like this, but don't let anyone. Oh no, I told you this. A few months, probably about 5 or 6 months ago, I ran another live webinar on dealing with toxic people, and these 2 people. I started doing a rant on how bad toxic people are, and basically we should take them out and do stuff to them. And these 2 people, they were obviously the toxic ones. They went crazy on it. They started abusing me. One trashed me on LinkedIn, started emailing me, and it's sort of like. You know, it's like you know who the shoplifter is maybe talk about shoplifting, someone starts sweating. So it's funny, you call out those toxic people. They don't like it when you go after them, don't they, Mel?
Yeah. No, they don't. They really hate it. So and the good thing for me with toxic people, if they're in my life, what's the one thing I do the best revenge? I base a character on a novel about them.
Oh, that's good.
And that's the one thing that I love doing.
Yeah. Well, I hope I'm the good guy in your book. I hope I'm like the good guy defending Earth from aliens or something. I'm not the villain.
I'm actually thinking about doing one based on these weekly webinars, weekly Zooms. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet, but I'm still thinking about it. But it is something down the track. So, but I was going to say something else, and it took me off track.
Well, as long as I'm being played by Bruce Willis or Jason Statham, no problem. Or Vin Diesel, I'm happy those guys can play me as a character.
Yeah, I'm going to be writing it. I don't think it's going to get published, get filmed. But
no, we'll work on the screenplay. We'll get you filmed. Don't you worry. We'll sort that out.
Good idea. So anyway, just want to say thank you, everybody. Hope you all have a great week and stay safe. Wear your mask.
There you go. Now,
also,
please.
Thank you, Sheena Kane. And she knows why I'm saying thank you for that.
And actually, just on that note, I don't mean to deflect away from you, Mel, so stay there. But Sheena's got. Is that the car wraps that Naomi designed, Sheena?
Yes, it is. So a friend of mine's nicknamed it the lollipop car. But yeah, she did a great job. And also it's not just to look great, it's to make the most of the design and also to not literally go over the top, to make the most of the space where it's actually needed.
Well, I can't wait till you take me for a spin in your nice car, Sheena.
Oh. We'll do next. Take you out for a pie.
I like pies. I'm a pie buff. A bit of trivia for you. There you go. But thank you, Sheena. Bouncing back to Mel. I didn't mean any closing thoughts, Mel? I didn't mean to deflect away from you.
Yeah, I've got nothing actually. I forgot. You took me off what I was going to say.
We'll get you next time. Don't worry.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah.
Love your work. Round of applause to you, Mel. Love your work. If you want to speak, put up your hand and I'll get up to you. We've got Justine Fox. Justine Fox, what have you got for us?
Hey, everyone. How are you?
Good, Justine. What's happening in the world of Justine?
Well, about 6 months ago, I started a beauty business as well.
Wow.
And that was with Nutrimetics. And so if anyone has any skincare or makeup concerns or anything that I can help or anything like that, or just want to chat and shoot the breeze, I'm up for that as well.
Sounds good.
And I'm not risk adverse to boys can join in too if they have skin problems. I can probably solve that as well. We've got stuff for guys.
Oh my God. I love how inclusive we are, Justine, and I love where you're going. Oh my God. Round of
It's
applause.
most of the skin for the guys, not the makeup. They're not drag queens. At least I don't think they are.
Oh, Justine, we love your work. Round of applause to you, Justine. And just so you know, we've got something very special for Simon Bowden coming quickly. So we're going to finish the Zoom with a huge tribute to Simon Bowden. So don't go anywhere. And Simon Bowden, you should start getting a little bit nervous. So think about what's going to happen to you shortly, Simon.
Just before you go, Ed.
Yeah, shoot.
Our Simon Bowden and I have something in common.
And what is that?
Our birthdays are the same day.
Oh my God, there you go. Well, we're going to have to give you some of the limelight too. So Simon and Justine, don't you go anywhere. You should both be very nervous. Be alert, but not alarmed. Something's going to happen to you in a moment.
I turned 50 on Saturday.
Wow. Well, I'm almost 50. You can tell, can't you? So there you go. Beautiful. Well, round of applause, Justine. Justine, we love your work. And Graciela. Graciela, how are you from Graceful Coaching? What's going on, Graciela?
Hello, Edward. Hello, everyone. Thank you, Naomi, for all of the fabulous tips that you shared tonight. It was fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you, Edward, and thank you, Lassie, for this beautiful event, a wonderful event. I am Graciela Ramon Michel, as you can read. I am the founder of Graceful Coaching. I help people who lost connection with themselves and they feel stuck, confused, and without clear direction. I specialize in supporting parents with special needs children to heal, reclaim, and reconnect to their true, authentic self. I blend my life experience as the mother of a special needs child together with my coaching certification and positive energy to guide and support these parents. My mission and purpose are to help who have a special need children gain support. These are parents who are overwhelmed and exhausted and feel trapped in a tangle of emotions such as guilt, anger, frustration, and helplessness that come from the disorientation of coming to terms with their circumstances and the lack of help and direction.
Oh, incredible, Graciela. So good having you with us, Graciela, and thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Round of applause to Graciela. And we've got Rusty with us, line, and I've got a certain link I'm about to share about you, Rusty. And Rusty, how are you and how's life? What's going on?
So much is going on, Ed. So much is going on, and I apologize for missing out on the photo opportunity that you always have in the beginning. I just concluded my own workshop on property investing, and yeah, it went pretty well. Super excited, as you know, I'm on up for something, so super excited for the book as well. I have already posted out. I'm not sure whether you have received it already or not, but it's on its way if you have not received. Super excited. Here's a copy. For the benefit of others, I'm actually a wealth strategist, helping people build wealth by investing in properties. There's so much money, so much wealth to be created in properties, yet people fail to make significant amount of money out there. So statistics says like 90% people fail to build wealth, but then it's only less than 1% of property investors in Australia who make it. So the difference between the two, 90% and 1%, is all about strategy. So I've taken a role of strategist, helping people. I'm an architect turned into a fund manager. So I bring the passion of properties and investing from my investment world, bring them together, helping people out there. So super busy with this kind of environment that we are here in Australia. Yeah. Deals are so difficult to find, but low interest rates. There's so many opportunities out there if we know how to find needle in haystack. So that's what I do for people, helping them find those needles, helping them build wealth, letting them enjoy life, let the money work by itself. We work very hard, individually, everyone work very hard for the money. Let the money work hard for itself as well, so that we have wealth at the end of the journey. So I map out the strategy to build wealth taking into account risk. Not many people talk about risk because they think it's something that you should, get scared about. For me, that's an intrinsic part of any investing, because risk and return goes hand in hand. And if we marry up, we embraces those risks in a nice strategic way, there's so much wealth out there. I actually got retired on the back of my property investing, and I really want others to take benefit of the strategies out there. So education is a key thing, just like yourself, Ad, like it's all about education, empowering people to do what they are really good at, get the passion out there, because we have so much limited time in our, I guess, life here, and we all are crazy about running around, time, energy, and money, always limiting one way or the other. Whether sometimes we have time, sometimes we have energy, sometimes we have money, or lack of other way, if I have to say the other way around. So,
and just on that note as well, just to mention as well, we're hosting Rusty's book launch. So on Friday, the 8th of October at 2:30 p.m. I'm sharing the link. Book in right now for Rusty's book launch and networking event. Link right there, everyone. Book on in.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So much looking forward to it. It's my summary of my life, like the learnings that I've actually captured in the book after doing a lot of research. So yeah, it's a.
Rusty, looking forward to it. Rusty, round of applause to you, Rusty, and book in for the book launch right now. Big thank you.
Thank you.
We're going to bounce over to Thomas Dean, then we're going to do something to Simon Bowden and Justine. So, Thomas, what have you got before we bounce over to Naomi, who's going to be a harbinger?
Well, good evening, everyone. It's been a hell of a journey in the last couple of days. Mia can tell about the story of the opening. We thought we'd do some studies last night, and when you get on a roll where it's just multiple choice questions, and it's 11 o'clock at night, and we thought, he goes to me, how's your head? And I'm like, yeah, it's not too bad. So we just kept going, and then we're looking at the time, and it's 2 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
And it was just like an unbelievable session from 6 o'clock to 2 in the morning. So we basically did an 8-hour shift.
Wow.
Of just studying that. So it was very impressive. And at the moment, we've just launched a new thing. We are actually slashing our prices on our website to help out with small to medium-sized business at the moment, being in lockdown and everything. So instead of paying $600, you'll be paying $400. And if you feel like you don't want to look after your website, we can put you on a platform where we'll take care of everything like the SEO, plugins, and all that kind of stuff. So I'll put my link in there, and if anyone wants to jump on that, you're more than welcome.
Oh, Thomas, incredible. Round of applause to you, Thomas, and love your work. Now, I just want to bounce over to Simon Bowden and Naomi, but first, I just want to bounce over to Simon Bowden. Simon, how are you this evening? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm good, Ed. Thanks. Yeah, really good.
Now, Simon, you've been in business for over 30 years. You're a super master coach. Before Naomi does something to you, I just want to ask you, have you got any red pills you want to drop on us? Like any closing red pills you want to drop on your loving audience here?
Yeah, look, just a very quick one. As you know, Ed, I love networking, and I've been doing networking for a number of years, and I've been very successful at it. And one of the reasons why is perhaps if you come to a networking event, you come for a reason. You come to meet people, you come to network with people, and you come to build rapport and trust. So don't be one of those people that stands in the corner and expect someone to come to you. You've got to make the effort just as much as everyone else has to make the effort too. So the thing is, don't be the best kept secret. Get yourself out there, and because you may be, that next person that you speak to might be just that big one-off new client that you're actually looking for.
Oh, that's just totally in the zone. And Simon, I've got to say, we love your strength and power. And can we give Simon a round of applause? So now we're going to have to bounce over to Naomi J. And Naomi, how are you tonight?
Very well, thank you.
Naomi, there's something about Simon that you need to tell us. Is that correct?
Yes. Simon is having his birthday on Saturday. So I feel that we should celebrate that tonight.
Oh, I think so too. Now, I'm not as handsome as good looking and Tremaine. I don't have the bagpipe Irish abilities of Tremaine. So how are we going to celebrate this for Simon right now, Naomi? What are your thoughts, Naomi?
I think everyone should unmute themselves and sing happy birthday.
God, and can you lead that? Because my voice, so led by you, Naomi, can you lead the chorus? Everyone up mute. Naomi, lead the chorus.
Ready, everybody? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Simon.
Happy
birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Hip,
hip, hooray! Hooray! Hip, hip, hooray!
Oh, there we go.
birthday,
That
Simon.
was just legendary. And I'll just mute all for the moment. And Simon, I just want to please unmute Simon. I just want to bounce back to you. How do you respond to those allegations that we've made against you?
Well, yes, it is true. And all I'm going to say is the 28th of August, if you go back 9 months, it was actually New Year's Eve. So,
Oh, there you go. Now, I just want to say, big thank you.
Thank you. Thank you to everyone. I've never actually been sung happy birthday from all around the world. Actually, very impressive. There you go.
Oh, well, I think we've melted Simon's cold heart today. In fact, bouncing back to you, Naomi, do you think we melted Simon's cold heart today?
I think we did. I think, you know what? The toughest of us sometimes don't cope as well as we think in lockdown. And I think both of us, even though we're always rosy and smiley, it does affect us from time to time. So we just try and keep ourselves just distracted by, we're here together. We try and keep each other accountable and take time out and, get fresh air and everything. But, sometimes it starts to take its toll because we don't have a roadmap out like we did last year. So it's all very uncertain for us right now.
Crazy times. So thank you, Naomi. And because it's Simon's birthday, Simon, can we bounce back to you for the closing thoughts for today? Can you give us a closing thought to finish the Zoom on a high?
Thanks, Ed. Look, all I want to say is, for a closing thought, is that, look, again, like I said before, we're all here for a reason. Let's make it work and just reach out and see if you can connect with either one or two people from this this Zoom tonight. And you never know, that next person could be your biggest new client. So there you go.
Here. What a great way to fish. Everyone, please unmute, give a round of applause, and thank you for coming. Love your work, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.